I've been reading a lot of charts lately indicating that there's some great global difficulties coming in the near future. And today we're going to be talking about Justin Trudeau's chart because when I saw it earlier today, I was shocked at the amount of information that I'm able to glean out of that chart. For those of you that have seen some of my previous videos, Joe Biden's chart seems to indicate a financial crisis or some great difficulty coming in the near future. So today we'll be looking at the Prime Minister of Canada. For those of you that are new to my channel, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get all of my videos. I do videos on world leaders, royal families, celebrity, world events, basically anything involving astrology. That's what I do. So let's take a look at Justin Trudeau's chart because I do feel like there's some important events, and I'm going to give you a specific data where we could see something really intense happen, especially for those of you living in Canada. So let's take a look at the chart. Of course, quick disclaimer, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. These are all allegedlys, and we are just merely speculating on the astrological energies and my opinion on Justin Trudeau's chart. Well, this is Justin Trudeau's chart. It's not a surprise that he's a Leo. And Sun is in the fifth house. Fifth house represents politics and celebrity. So he definitely has a strong chart for that. But instead of doing a general chart reading right now, what I'm going to do is let's focus in on the planetary period that Justin Trudeau is in. So let's look at the Vimshatari Dasha. And what you'll notice is he entered a whole new Mahadasha on November of 2022. So, about 5 or 6 months ago, he entered the Mars Mahadasha. So that's a really big deal. When you enter a new Mahadasha, it is quite a dramatic shift of energy. So let's talk about Mars in Justin Trudeau's chart. You'll notice Mars is in the eighth house. So Mars itself is the natural eighth lord because it's the natural ruler of Scorpio. But in Justin Trudeau's chart, it's actually in the eighth house. Remember, the eighth house is a Dashtana house. It can show explosive type of events. It can show emergencies. And this is what I really find quite interesting. The eighth house in Justin Trudeau's chart, Mars is there, but Moon is there as well. And this indicates homeland. Okay. And also in Justin Trudeau's chart, it does indicate trouble from abroad. Okay. Because of the 12th house connection there with the moon. But you'll notice difficulty in the homeland. So whatever's about to happen, whatever's about to take place, or that's already taking place, is going to bring a tremendous amount of stress and pressure on Justin Trudeau, especially considering that Mars is next to Moon. So when Mars is activated next to Moon, this can show somebody, having very disturbed emotions, a lot of difficulty. So this is not an easy period at all. And the fact that it's in the eighth house, these sudden difficult events for not only him, his perception, but for the homeland. So this is quite interesting. I'm seeing a lot of confluence. Remember when we looked at the USA chart, it was showing a lot of difficulty with this eighth house issue. And there's Mars is in the eighth house of the USA chart. So that's interesting that this is just recently getting triggered. Now, I want to focus on a specific date in Justin Trudeau's chart, and that's April 9th, 2023. That's coming up very shortly here. He's going to be entering a new Bhukti called Rahu Bhukti. Okay, so he's going to be in Mars Rahu, if any of you are new to this. So Mars is the larger period, Rahu is the sub period, what's known as a Bhukti in Vedic astrology. And the Rahu Bhukti, it starts April 9th, and it's going to be all the way for another year. So it goes until April, 27th, 2024. Okay, so this is a 1 year period that's coming up. And Rahu, what Rahu can do is Rahu can bring in a lot of intense energies. Well, let's take a look at Justin Trudeau's chart to see where Rahu is. And you'll notice Rahu is in the sixth house of Capricorn in Justin Trudeau's chart. So great difficulty. You know, the sixth house and the eighth house are both being activated. The sixth house can represent things like war, it can represent things like disease, it can represent even things like financial crisis. So, specifically, if we're looking at a financial crisis, sixth house specifically refers to debt. Okay. And I've been speculating on some of my previous videos that there could be some sort of sovereign debt crisis. And this could be triggered due to some sort of sudden events. Okay. So this is very interesting. A debt crisis, something warfare related. What I find very interesting about this is we looked at Joe Biden's chart as well. Rahu's transiting the sixth house of Joe Biden's chart. So I feel like there's something definitely close to happening this month, March, or in April, because we have that April 9th date in Justin Trudeau's chart. I feel like we are on the precipice of something really big as indicated in these charts. Now, the other thing I want to bring up is, you know, Rahu's Lord in Justin Trudeau's chart is Saturn. And for Leo, Saturn is quite a malefic planet. So I see a lot of difficulty. It's in the 10th house. So this is a lot of difficulty as far as leadership, as far as his position in the government. This is definitely a great amount of difficulty. So I see a lot of difficulty, especially for those of you living in Canada. Now, the other thing I want to bring up is eighth house can represent things like shocks, but also things like bankruptcy are also. So if there is a financial theme to all this, a bankruptcy, maybe a national bankruptcy or some sort of economic shock, debt crisis, something. I feel like we really do have to watch what's going on around the world as far as these banks. Okay. So some of my subscribers let me know that there's still issues with Credit Suisse, and there's still a lot of issues around the world with what's going on with the worldwide economy, with the inflation and so forth. I see some great difficulty coming. So I just want to get out the warning. I really wanted to talk about Justin Trudeau's chart because I'm getting a lot of confluence from different leaders' charts. I'm feeling like something really big is about to happen either by the end of March or in April there. April 9th is a date that I gave you, but I feel like something worldwide is happening. Okay. Because it's influencing the USA chart, Justin Trudeau's chart. And we even looked at the chart of Switzerland not too long ago, and we saw a lot of difficulty. So we are in for quite a wild ride. Let me know what you all think. I just want to get this video out as fast as possible because if things are going to happen, it's going to be happening quite fast. Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you think. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.